Oh hi, Dave Taylor here, and you know, I don't know if it's just me, but does this sound like the ocean? Doesn't it sound like we're at the beach? Well, it does in fact sound like that because I have a really slick device called a SoundSleep. Let me turn it down a little bit. And these make environmental noise, and you can use it as a white noise generator, but in fact you can also use it to give yourself the sound of the ocean, of perhaps some rainfall. If you're in the country and you're used to city noise, entertainingly, that's city noise. You'll hear honking and cars and such. Just sort of, you know, the sounds of being in the city. I don't know, you know, whether there are lots of sirens like there are when I'm in big cities. And one more. Let's do. What does it sound like? We're on the train. Right. So these are really, really slick devices, and I got them because my kids don't sleep very well, and I've been using expensive floor fans as white noise generator, and I thought it'd be interesting to try something different. So the SoundSleep very nicely sent me their device, and this one has 10 different sounds. It is city, rainfall, brook, meditation, white noise, waterfall, fireplace, ocean, meadow, and the one we're listening to, the train. So let's do one more, meadow. So it's obviously meadow at night, also known as crickets. But they're really cool, and I gotta say that I've listened to a lot of these sort of devices, and most of them really stink. They have about a maybe 10 or 15 second cycle, and then they just loop through it. And so if you hear something, you start to recognize patterns, and it actually doesn't help you sleep. It actually keeps you awake because you're sitting there listening into the pattern. But these guys, I don't know what magic they've done in here, but these things are great. And the sound, I don't hear any repeating. It's just like multiple loops doing different things simultaneously. So obviously the cricket we're gonna have sounds the same, but otherwise these things turn out to be really great. And let me go ahead and turn it off so finally you can hear me talking. That's good. It has lots of features. You can turn off the display lights. There is a timer, so you can have it turn off after 30, 60, 90 minutes or even 2 hours. And there's also the ability to adjust the bass level. So in some environments you might want to not have so much in what they call richness. And there's also an adaptive system where for some reason if you're in a noisy environment, it'll actually change how loud it is based on the other noises in your environment. So that's handy. And what's this little guy? This is the portable one. So this is the Nomad, the SoundSleep Nomad, and it's battery powered. And between the two of these, they both pump out a lot of volume. If you look, the whole top's actually a speaker. So there's definitely lots to do there. And you know, between these and my kids' rooms, my daughter, who's a teenager, who, as is typical with most teenagers, doesn't tend to slow down to sleep very much, she said that this device has given her the best sleep she's had in a really long time. So I really, really like these things. I really like everything about them except one thing. Let me zoom in close and you'll see what I mean. The issue is that they're just not that great the way they're built. They feel a lot like something you would get at somewhere like Sharper Image. And you can see on the buttons, they just look plasticky. And that's the only criticism I have, because these are fairly expensive devices. But then again, when it's a dark room and you're trying to sleep, what a button looks like doesn't really matter. What really matters is what it all sounds like. So let me put on our fireplace, make it a little louder so you can hear it. And we will drift away to the end of our YouTube video with the fire going. So thanks for watching, and you can find more reviews on AskDaveTaylor.com.